How's it going, everyone? My name is Squid Oyster. Welcome back to Black Mirror. So the last video we were pursuing on the chapter to try to find out what was our father's vision from the study, either the study room or not the study room. Sorry, one of the lingerie rooms, and then we found another model scale of part of the castle. I don't know if later on we get a chance to put it all together or not, but just about at the end of almost at the end of the video, we witnessed the maid being murdered. Her neck was snapped, and then left her in the bucket of blood and the deer down in the cellar. Normally, I would assume that, hey, might be Eddie did it, could be the butler, could be Rory, could be Lady Mystique or Margaret. Sorry, Lady Margaret. She did not like the maid either. So let's go ahead and continue the scene.
Dee, it'll be all right. Pull yourself together.
I suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door.
And yet you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you? I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course, ma'am.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell just like my father.
Ask about John.
So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up, I tried to help him. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me. It was to prevent any further violent outbursts, also Lady Margaret had said, but something felt wrong, even then.
Why did you come here? To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father. He was convinced he was carrying some ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to help him.
So do I. You weren't the only one who couldn't reach him. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back.
That's fucked up.
He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To remove himself from this place?
I believe so.
And yet here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world. Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows? Though I think what really scared him was beyond the physical.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
Dismiss entirely or avoid question. I wouldn't dismiss it entirely. I would avoid the question.
I have other things to worry about right now. Things like a drowning woman floating in thin air. If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe. What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. She must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar
Okay, we're going down.
To find out who killed her.
to be sure she was murdered before we start pointing fingers.
She's not wrong. Alright. Investigate Alice's death. Find out who about more of the drowned woman in the vision. Okay, we're on the next chapter page here. Poor Alisa. I tried to befriend her. In so doing, I did seal her awful fate. Did I seal her awful fate? Was a cousin Eddie the culprit? I have suffered more waking dreams again. The boy leading me to the grave of my Aunt Cecilia. The boy Johnny, my father, as a child. How could I have known just what he looked like back then? I dare not speculate. Father often spoke about the madness, the tragedy and murder that infest our family's history. I cannot help but think that Alice's too was a victim of this family, as much as my father was. The chronicle purports to contain some answers, but can I really believe in a curse? In the Black Mirror, an ancient artifact whose power was used to drive back the Romans, and there is Dr. Faber. Can I trust her? Her turning up here at this time seems like a truly convenient coincidence. I don't blame you. I find that a coincidence too. Okay, inventory. Let's see what we had. Our inventory. Chapel model piece, family photo, stone figurine. Still have all that. All right, so let's go ahead and investigate the body.
I guess we'll have the key. Unless we can find another way in.
Where's the wire? Oh, we can go outside. Okay.
What is it?
I'll get you back.
Stop monkeying around. Come with me.
I'll come inside in a bit.
Don't go.
Can I just have a few
It's
more
not a request, Carol.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
What's happening to me?
David? Is everything all right?
We should make haste.
Wait, do we still have to follow the... Damn it. Find out more about the drowned woman in the vision. I wonder if Rory has, like, a tool we can use to get by...
Nobody in this house is particularly chatty. Not even when I have an actual question for them.
Do we have to go inside? Can we go inside? No. I guess let's just go over to the chapel and see what happens. Nothing there, so... Damn it. Get going.
I have to thank you again for coming to my aid in there.
I'm glad I found you in time. Thankfully, Mr. Harrison had made an educated guess as to your whereabouts.
Mr. Harrison? Who's that? Oh, we can go through here now?
Oh, stunning. How curious. Come and look at this.
I'm coming. Oh, what's that? Piece of the photo. How many are left? Where's she at? Oh, she's right here.
Look, they form a clear circle.
This can't be a fluke.
Well, looks like one of the stones is missing.
A heavy enough stone to weigh yourself down with.
You need to examine
To find out who killed her.
to be sure.
Something's carved into each one. I've never seen a rose like this before.
I have. The gardener, Rory. He brought some down from the glass house.
And that is our clue to go ask Rory that question. What in the hell is going on over here? I want to check on that little pier right there. Uh-oh, lag. Oh, that was our way back, okay. Let's go talk to Rory.
There are some strange markings carved into the stones on the shore.
Runes, aye. I'm old-fashioned, I suppose. Still hold to the old ways.
Superstitions don't gain validity just by being believed in for a long time.
I'd watch that. Your precious science doesn't have all the answers, lassie.
That's an unusual looking rose. I noticed one lying by the side of the loch.
Aye, that's been me. A flower for the flower of Scahandu, Cecilia.
My aunt. They're for her.
I grew 'em for her. She loved the roses, did Cecilia. No the red ones, though. Made her think of blood, ye ken.
Forgive me, but wouldn't it be more fitting to place them on her grave?
Why, she's no there, is she, laddie? That's not where she rests. And I don't much stand by your modern god.
Rory, what happened to her? What happened to Cecilia?
I'm not in the mood to open old wounds, laddie.
May I have some of the roses, Rory? I'd like to place them on Cecilia's grave.
What's she to you? You didn't ken her.
No, I didn't. But she's family. And besides, Father always spoke fondly of her. He would even smile as he talked about playing in the gardens with her as a child.
He did he? Aye, well, that's good to ken. I should have some left in the glass house.
I'll speak to you later, Rory.
Aye, I'm sure you will, laddie.
Alright, now we can get to the glass house.
Sorry, lassie, but you can't go in. It's for family only.
Just hold on a moment.
No, it's okay. I quite understand. You go ahead, and I'll wait here for you, if I must.
Aye, you must.
She puts her hip with like, I'm pouting now.
I know, it doesn't look like
What
I
was
have
that?
green fingers.
What was that? I saw something like a little vortex that showed out of nowhere.
These are... dead as dodos.
Hard to raise anything beautiful here, ever since Cecilia's gone.
What's over here?
Looking to break some more locks, laddie.
Oh. He knew.
Are these...
Aye, Cecilia's roses.
They're beautiful,
I like to think so.
but they seem to be the only thing that grows here. Can you tell me about Cecilia? What was she like?
She was a lovely lassie, but she had more than her share of troubles.
Grandfather Edward.
You ken well enough, son.
You said she wasn't in her grave.
Aye, that I did.
Did she drown?
She did. Killed herself. Her body was never found. Now all I have of her is my memories. And they are not what they were. And this.
That is exquisite. Cecilia made this.
She made it, aye. For me. Girl must have cut her fingers 100 times doing it. On the thorns, you ken.
What in the fuck? I see a vortex that showed up out of nowhere.
You are unworthy of the name Gordon.
Get away from her, you coward!
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Apparently ghosts can strangle you. What's up here? Oh. Another way around.
That's an unusual...
Aye, that's been me.
My aunt.
I grew 'em for her.
Forgive me, but...
Why?
Rory, what happened?
I'm not in the mood.
There are some strange...
Rune.
Superstition.
I'd watch.
May I have some?
Watch.
No, I did.
You did.
I'll speak to you later.
Aye. Sorry, lad.
Just...
No,
Aye, you must.
Okay. Apparently I did not mean to...
I know, it doesn't...
Did not mean...
Look into...
Are these...
Aye.
The...
I like...
But they... Can you tell me...
She was a...
Grand...
You can't...
You said she...
Aye.
Did she...
She did.
Alright, I'm gonna save here real quick.
That is...
She...
Now, am I supposed to stay away or do I have to intervene?
You are unworthy of the name Gordon.
Get away from her, you coward!
Get away, get away, get away.
Get lost!
You monster!
Who is that old woman? It takes courage to confront Edward like that.
Fuck, almost we got into that. Okay, hold on. Damn it.
The saboteurs Edward used. They ended up in this corner.
Come on. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
He scratched the word Baron into her arm. What a monster.
They lied to me.
Who did?
All of them. It's me.
Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down.
What just happened?
I could ask you the same thing. You started to talk to yourself. And then you were throwing your arms about like you were fighting something. I couldn't see what. You started bawling and the lassie came in to see what was going on. She tried to settle you, but you just went for her.
I saw an old lady. She wore a long, flowing dress. Her voice was strong, determined.
Sounds like Rosemary. She was Lady Margaret's mother.
Was Cecilia not able to have children? Did that anger Grandfather Edward?
Maybe you can see well enough too, son. Maybe you can. It wasn't her, it was her husband. He was the bother. Couldn't, you can?
I think so, yes.
Aye, well, Edward blamed Cecilia for it. For picking the wrong man for her mate. You'll be fine, laddie. You just need some fresh air. This place can get to you.
Well, where's what's her name? Did she? I want to apologize to her for grabbing her in the neck. All right, let's save just in case if I do something dumb.
I need to know if there's proof to what I saw. The secateurs should be... Here they are. How can I know? This seems awfully accurate for a forgotten memory. The crack is right there. Edward was furious. Seems like him and great-grandmother Rose didn't see eye to eye.
And should be something. Is there something else in here, or that's it?
Trust your instincts, laddie.
David, are you all right?
Am I all right? I should be asking you. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I don't know what happened.
Don't worry. I faced much worse in the asylum.
She's tough. I don't think it's possible to face her. Sorry again.
Maybe don't leave me outside like a naughty puppy next time.
Yes, quite. I feel like the madness that runs through this family, through these walls, is starting to seep into me too.
I can help you, but you need to open up. You need to start talking to me.
You would not believe me if I told you.
Stubborn, just like your father.
I think that Edward may be responsible for the death of my Aunt Cecilia. Not directly. She drowned herself in the loch. I think that Edward drove her to it.
Old families usually have a skeleton or two in the cupboard.
Yes, but my family has a graveyard full. Whatever secret this family is hiding, it's costing lives. Cecilia, the maid. My father. God knows how many more over the years.
Okay. We found out more about more about Cecilia. We just need to go back to the main castle and investigate Alice's body. Okay, we already went to. Damn, it's dark in here. Where's my coat? I would love to wear my coat inside, honestly. Alright, let's go check this room. Okay, doesn't look like anyone's here. Let's go check the library. See if Andrew is still there. Should be in here. No? Is he upstairs? Wonder if there's something inside this. Nope. Well, note to self that if those astral projection images or figures are around, do not mess with them. Apparently they can kill you. What's her name? Holy shit. Okay, let's see. Wonder if we can come back to this room. We should have the key, right? No? Okay. Oh, we can. Would have let me in here first.
Let's see if my trusty key will get this open.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Should be... Okay, so we need... That's not what I wanted. What in the fuck is going on? Alright, so... Ah, there's an extended. There's an extension we need. We don't have it.
Not like this.
Let's check. And the documents are gone. So the key needs the key and the front end of the key. It's like an extension. So we need to find the missing key piece. But I don't know if that's what we need right now. I feel like it is what we're going to be needing right now. But we gotta find out where is everyone else. Besides, we already know what Warwick
I've
is.
seen firsthand just how terrible a bully he is. Is this what drove my father away?
Where the fuck is everyone? Is there something I need? Like a fishing wire? Probably a wire I need. These are big ass steps he's doing.
If you'd just like to wait out here, sir.
I need to speak with Eddie.
The young master and her ladyship are otherwise detained.
Push Angus away. I'm the owner. Concede.
May I remind you, this is my house?
May I remind you that it is not yours yet.
Fair enough. There's no doubt about his loyalty, nor with whom it lies. Mr. McKinnon, Angus, may I have the key to the cellar?
You may not, sir. As Mr. Harrison said, it will remain locked until the police arrive.
That's a fair point. I'm just concerned that some of the game in the cellar may have been caught illegally, poached by young Eddie there.
Well,
I'd be happy to get rid of the evidence. The owners of the land may take legal action over Eddie's trespassing.
then it's fortunate we have Master Andrew here.
Embarrassment of the family.
For Eddie to be found poaching on another family's estate could prove embarrassing.
You're barely part of this family, but you have a point.
Talk of the town or Lady Margaret?
I'm the new owner of the estate. I worry what people will say about it. About the family.
I think the dead maid will have them chatting already.
I do, and I don't think Lady Margaret would take kindly to any such embarrassment.
Upon reflection, removing the evidence may be the best course of action. Here you are, sir.
That dish,
Maybe once I found out what really happened to Father here, I can finally talk to my family and staff about some lighter topics. There's no doubt about his loyalty, nor with whom it lies.
Alright, we got the key. Did a shitty convincing, but we got it. Damn, it's dark for me to barely see. Where are you going? That's not where I wanted you to go. Damn it. Alright, with this key.
Good thing I found that map. He would have never given up the cellar key otherwise.
Where the fuck are you going?
They seem to be a house full of carnivores.
What a horrific way to die.
Her neck's been broken, and with some considerable force, it seems. Her necklace looks like gold, albeit a plain design, and it's missing any form of pendant.
Still, well beyond a maid's salary. It...
Your stag is here, my little doe.
Little doe. Not exactly the usual way to address the staff.
Mr. Gordon? Speak to me, please.
Her clothes. He ripped a seam open. The missing pendant. He threw it into the blood-filled basin.
We're all here, sir. All down in the dark. Something's coming. The attic, sir. She's in the attic.
What just happened? You look like you were in some kind of trance.
Perhaps the lack of sleep is affecting me. Or the visions that you'd think me insane if I described them to you.
I know you're holding out on me. I am on your side, remember? I thought I'd proven that to you already.
Perhaps I'm misjudging her.
Your father wouldn't speak to me either. Please let me help you.
Or not. I'm not her patient. I'm not a madman.
Caught the ghost. You have lived through the vision of us in the cellar. What was our objective? So, investigates Alyssa's death.
The seam really did rip when she tried to get away from him.
Ugh, that's horrible.
You're not the one with your hand in it. French. I don't speak French.
I do. It says for Clara, forever yours. Who's Clara?
I don't know. Yet another relative, perhaps?
We should ask someone who's been around here for longer. How did you know it was there? The pendant, I mean.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. A hunch. Eddie gave this to her. We should ask him to his face just what his relationship was with her.
This isn't another ghost story, is it?
Look, you wouldn't understand. I can't...
What I do understand is that we cannot accuse a man of murder without proof.
I think the best we can do is go up to the attic. Do we have to go to the attic, or do we have to go talk to... I would say go to the attic. What was that? Let's go ahead and go to the attic, honestly. Where the fuck am I? Let's check the attic real quick and then make our way over to talk to Eddie. Can I have the candlelight, please? I prefer holding that myself. Dude takes like 3 steps on the damn stairs. That's a lot of steps. No? Alright, we gotta go. I was hoping they will do something if she comes with a light. So I'm assuming we have to go talk to Eddie ourselves.
Mr. McKinnon, who is Clara?
The lady, Clara, young Eddie's late mother. A box with some of her belongings are kept in the library, as Master Eddie feels himself more a Gordon than a Mallory.
There's no doubt about his loyalty. Nobody in this house is particularly chatty, not even when I have an actual question for them. If Eddie really gave her that pendant, he might be her killer, and I might not be losing my mind.
Okay, so I guess we're going to just head over to the library then.
The belongings of Eddie's mother. Recognize that?
The necklace. Is that...
A young Eddie and his mother, Clara.
I regret to inform you that your husband, Corporal Victor Mallory, number 874511, was killed in action with the enemy on the day of the 14th of September in Ypres. Your husband was involved in an advance against enemy lines. While he and his fellow soldiers fell, the action was successful, and you can take comfort in knowing his sacrifice saved many lives. It was not possible to get his remains away, and he was buried in a soldier's grave. Please accept the condolences of all the company. Yours, Captain Arthur Jones, 4th Army.
Thank you for your last letter. My heart soars with every word of yours I read. I touch the ink and imagine your fingers are just inches from mine, that we can almost touch, that I can almost feel the warmth of your skin once more. Young Edward grows more like his father each day. You'd be amazed how he shares your looks. I long for the day that this terrible war is ended and you return home to us, so we can be a family once more. I shall write to you again soon. Know that until then you are always in our hearts. Your loving wife, Clara.
The date. She was writing this when the death notice arrived. Oh, the poor woman.
Is there something else more? That can't be all of it.
You see? The necklace was his mother's. He gave it to the maid. The maid!
You're right. We need to speak to him about this. But how could you know this? I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Cousin Eddie might be a murderer. How I draw my conclusions can wait for now.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to Eddie again. God damn it. Move! Damn it. The one thing about this game is that the moving mechanics are wonky. He doesn't move where I want him to move.
Eddie, I need to ask you about the maid. About Elsa.
Ailsa,
You
that's what her name
didn't
is.
know her!
I know that you and her were... That is to say, I know you had feelings for her.
What? That's poppycock! You're as deranged as your father was!
David, really? You go too far with this behavior.
The police will be here soon. Would you not prefer to clear this up before they get here in case they link Eddie with a crime?
Now look here, young lady. How dare you speak?
That's enough. Eddie. My little doe. Strange thing to call the help.
How? It was just harmless fun, that's all.
Her clothing was ripped, as if someone was trying to force themselves upon her.
I would never have hurt her.
You gave her this. It was your mother's.
I did. It was. Eddie! I was just trying to cheer her up. She has nothing, and I had no need of it. You know she sends... You know she sent most of her money home to her grandmother.
You're a worthless liar. You think she thought being pressed against a dead animal was harmless fun?
How do you know? It's true. Elsa and I would never have laid a finger on her. We were in love. I helped her with everything, even with her chores. Rose and...
That's quite enough. Eddie, you are obviously upset. And you are not helping, David. Angus, will you please take the young master upstairs?
As you say, ma'am.
I think you have caused quite enough disruption here. We shall settle this heritage dilemma first thing tomorrow.
I don't think so. I have more questions now than ever. About my father, the maid, this whole damn house.
Have a care, David. Need I remind you of your father's temper?
I would never.
Given the current mental state of Master Eddie, who should be a part of the heritage considerations, any discussion on the topic would be futile at this point. Would you not agree?
Thank you, Leah. Maybe it's a good thing you're here after all.
Impudent brats!
What's going on?
Did you notice when Margaret got angry?
When Eddie mentioned chores involving Rose. What does that mean?
It can only have something to do with Lady Rosemary and Aunt Cecilia. And whatever the maid was doing in the attic.
The attic?
I saw the maid coming down the stairs with a tray. But there's nothing up there but an empty room. Or so I thought.
Interesting. What is it, David?
I have to see.
David, wait! You have to start confiding in me, David. What are you seeing?
Come on, dude, let her in. I was, yeah, ghosts.
I think I'm seeing ghosts. Ghosts of those who have died here. I see my father as a child. He's trying to communicate with me.
Perhaps you visited here as a child. Maybe you're remembering stories your father told you of this place when you were young.
You see? I said you wouldn't believe me. If I'm only remembering things, how would I have known where to find the pendant? How could I have known he tried to force himself on her? Unless you think I killed her.
I don't think you killed anyone, David. And you're right. I can't explain it.
So?
So, we focus on the facts as we know them.
Go on.
You saw the maid's body. Her neck was broken. That was the work of a human, not a ghost, yes?
I suppose so, yes.
Lady Margaret knows more than she's saying, that's for sure.
Godspeed getting anything out of that old hag.
No, I know. But Eddie might be an easier option.
Yes. Yes, we need to find him. And make sure Margaret isn't there to interrupt.
I believe she's already gone to bed, but I'll check. You go find Eddie.
And now I magically got a fucking candle to light up now. Find out why Alyssa was in the attic. Let's go ahead and save. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. This actually has been very interesting. Now, I can't tell if the after images are helping him or they're guiding him to the same path as his father. Or unless his father was avoiding more of the past, of the memories, than David is. Now the question is, I mean, who really did kill Alyssa? We might find out in the next episode. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys want to follow for more upcoming games and videos in the future, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys do not miss another video. If you guys want to see other previous games I have recorded in the past, check in my playlist section, and as always guys, I will see you all in the next level. Later.